Hey, what's up again, YouTube? Have a little bit of an issue with an LG washing machine. As you can see, I've already got it torn apart. I wish I could have shown you the tear apart, but it took me forever to figure this mess out. So, if you're wondering where your model is, there it is. It's right on the inside of the door. So this one is WM3370HVA. So that's where you'll find your model at. Now, the pump assembly is actually right there. Oops, sorry about that. That's where it fits into. And I'm going to show you where the issue was. Again, like I said, sorry I couldn't show you everything here, but we'll try and help you out with the reassembly on it. So here's the new motor back in the housing, which there are other videos out there which show you how to take all this apart and everything else. There were a couple of differences with this model though. The old model, which, I mean, this thing is only maybe 2 years old. You can kind of see it's just moving freely. There's no, like, spring back to it. When you look at the new one, it's actually got a spring. And you see how it kind of takes off on its own there? That's what it should do. That one obviously is not, which means the washing machine wasn't drying. And somebody in his house was not happy about having to carry a large amount of weight of waterlogged clothes to the laundromat. So, reassembly. Let me see if I can set you up. Oop. That's not going to do us any good. There we go. Okay, reassembly back into the pump assembly. First thing I'm going to do is actually clean out some of the crud that's along the edges here because I want it to seal up correctly. And there's plenty of crud there. And I'm wearing my not so officially sanctioned Trans Am shirt today, because I'm actually rebuilding one of those, as any of you who have watched my channel would know. And lo and behold, make sure you check the inside as well, because I'm seeing crud inside of this thing. Alright, so, new pump assembly. There are 3 screws that hold it in place, so you have to line those up, which should be just like so, according to theory. At least I hope that's it. Guess I should have looked at that first, huh? There's the one hose there. There should be a notch. The one, yeah, the old ones have the notch. And yet I'm not seeing notches inside Disassembly. I have it on the right side? I have to. Yep. Oh, fudgesicle. Alright, well, I mean, that whole thing fit in there. Well, let me see. That was at the bottom. So there we go. Alright, so, unlike the other models that you'll see on YouTube, this plate, there's not a little clip to take it out. So this metal plate, you have to actually pull out. There are 4 bolts, or 3 bolts, I'm sorry, and these rubber grommets that you have to take out. And then there's 2 more, one there, that you have to disassemble. And once I can get this thing back in place, maybe. Beginning to think maybe it's wishful thinking. Oh, there we go. It's alive! Okay, let's get these 2 screws back in place down here on the bottom. This regular Phillips head, just as pretty much everything is. However, if it gets to the point where you are disassembling the face of the washing machine and it feels like the screw is going to strip, if you switch over to a small socket or a nut driver, something of that nature, that helps a lot instead of trying to strip a Phillips head screw. There was one more screw right here in the front, which, what do I do with it? Alright, I must have it in the other room. So now we need to reassemble. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, let's see. This set just like so. This was on this side. Bear with me here a second. Sorry for the fiasco. I know, I should have had all this figured out beforehand. My bad, guys. But just like everything else in my life, nothing ever goes easy. Alright, so that's how it has to go in. Because you've got the one bolt here, or the one bolt that's got to go in right there. So, and I remember that end was facing that. So I'm thinking I probably should have put this on again before I bolted this or screwed this down. So we're going to try and loosen it up a little bit. See if maybe I can fit this puppy in there. Da, 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 da. Like a glove. Alright, now we've got one. I'm doing this on top of my pool table ever so carefully, so I don't completely hose my shite here. Problem that I don't remember is which one. I think it's gotta be this bottom one. Survey says victory. Maybe. Maybe not. Trying not to strip this, and it's not working out too well. What the hell was that? Something just fell off. No, one of the rubber grommets, no big deal. I can find it and put it back in. There we go. Alright, so it is the bottom one. Alright. For all intents and purposes, guys, I'm going to take this bracket bag off again. Because I don't want to strip the shit out of this screw. And you don't want to strip the shit out of that screw, because then you're going to be cursing me out. And, yeah, I don't need that. You may need that, but I don't need that. Alright. Back to the bottom again. Oops. Having a ratcheting screwdriver definitely helps. Unless, of course, you've got carpal tunnel syndrome or arthritis or something like that. Which I have the beginnings of, but I'll never admit to. Alright. Let me find that grommet, wherever that went. Which is underneath the pool table here somewhere. So we're going to put this bad boy back in again. Which, this is going to be interesting. So, if your grommet falls out, this thing actually squishes up rather nicely. And it's just a matter of twisting it in place. And, oops, keeping in mind you only want it around the top part of the grommet, not the secondary set. And you may be asking why they put a rubber grommet on there. And that is strictly for vibration, that's all it is. There we go. Da -da -da -da. All right. Back to getting this reassembled again. That bag of box. Let me put some of the wet stuff here real quick. Because wet stuff and pool tables don't mix. Some of you may or may not know that. Alright, where? Come on. There it is. Got it. Oops. Mugly mug. Now, normally I wouldn't mess with this stuff, but especially since I have to work midnight tonight, and I just got home after a 10-hour drive from Georgia last night around 11 o'clock. All right, flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, light with a nice little magnet connected to it, and we're gonna come back inside here. I don't suppose it's gonna, oh, excuse me, sorry. Boom, boom, boom. See if I can get this out. Sorry, just trying to get this thing set up so you can actually see what's going on here. Okay. Motor assembly is once again complete. So we need to get this thing back. Oh, all the wiring connections. The not so fun part. Okay. If you are looking at this end here, this is your actual, like if you want to pull the drain and pull the crap out of it. So the whole assembly sits inside here like this. Looks just like that, right? So there's little wings right here so you can grab it, twist it, and pull it out. Come on. I'll show you. So, little catch-all cup, which has got some funk in it. Just make sure that's nice and tight because you're going to find out real quick if it's not. Alright, now, your connections, the black wire goes to the right-hand side or the bottom. Your brown wire goes on top. Just make sure they're pushed in and seated rather nicely. And then there are little sort of places to put the wiring. Let's see if we can get this back in here first. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's see. Let's stop this up here. There we go. Okay, your drain wire, or hose, right here. It's got to come around the back side of the unit. You know, that little hole right there. And the whole assembly kind of gets pushed back in place. And you'll notice there's actually some other rubber grommet looking thingies down here. Which, oh shit, that one just fell out again. Come on, get in there. I would say people always make this look easier on TV, but not so much. Because they have lots of time cutting and editing and everything else. Me, I ain't got that. All right. Okay, now that we got that done, there is a small screw, if I can find it. What do I do with it? Right here in the bottom. Maybe. I'm trying like hell to get it in here. Oh, shit, I just lost my grub, didn't I? That one's still good. That one's still good. Oh, this one again. Oh, it's sitting there designed. Oop, the hose came out though. That's the problem. So, I am no freaking plumber, I can tell you that much. I am no appliance technician. What I am is a full-time crime scene technician. So you kill somebody around me, I'm gonna find out who did it. You put stuff like this in front of me, and I'm sitting there kind of scratching my head going, who did it? Who done it? LG done it. Oh, for... Come on, fart knocker. Get your butt out of there. Come on. There we go. Okay. I know. You guys are going to be sitting here forever waiting for me to do this shit. Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'll tell you what. We'll do this a long story short way. Okay. This hose right here goes right there. This hose with the green head goes on top of here. Oops. So you're gonna need a couple of pair of pliers or something to get the hose clamps. They're just compressed hose clamps that go on there. Excuse me. Your door electrical connector is here. There is a small tab on the back. You just need to press that in. Then you've got, with this model, excuse me, in order to get, if you watch the other videos, the faceplate, which is right there, excuse my mess, on the right-hand side is actually a screw that goes in right here. You have to remove that one in order to get the faceplate off. They say just pull these 4, which in this case has only got 3 of these tabs. You can't do it with just those tabs. You have to take that one screw out, so keep that in mind. Another one is, you've got 1, 2, and then there's another one, 3, and then 1, 2, and these 2 screws right there. Those all have to get done as well. So, oh, and the spring, which is right here. That's what goes around the, goes around the whole gasket thing here. Fits right inside here. That one is just a compression, or you can get the tool from Amazon. Really wasn't that expensive. How much was the pump? Like $24. Like $24 for the pump. So it's not that bad. You can do it yourself. What else? Do you have to take the top off? I don't know why. Oh, you have got to take the top off. No, I don't know why I had to take the top off. I'm looking at it, so I'm kind of sitting here. Oh, because of the clearance right here. That's why. Okay. All right, so you got to take the top off, but just so you know, pushing the top back, it's only about an inch, inch and a half, if that. Then the whole top will pop right off. You got 2 bolts in the back. Just take the lower ones out. You don't have to take the upper ones out, or 2 screws, I mean. which is right there. You can see I only took the one out on either side. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much about it. Any questions, shoot me, let me know, and I will answer the best I can. See you.